All right, guys, welcome back to another video. This is the first video in our series of our trip to Twitchcon 2024 in San Diego, California. On day 0, we got up about 4 a.m. to go to the airport to catch our flight to San Diego, and the flight over wasn't too bad and actually went by pretty quickly. This was also my first time being in California, and all I can say was that the weather was literally perfect each day. Once we got off the plane, we got our bags and called an Uber to go to a place called the Waterfront for breakfast because it was around 8 a.m. when we landed. I ordered a patty melt and some fries, and oh my lord, it was absolutely delicious. We then walked to our hotel because it was only about a mile to 2 miles away, so it was in walking distance. Once we made it to the hotel, I really didn't record much because in the moment, I was more focused on setting our bags down and then planning our next move for the day, which actually we ended up going to the San Diego Zoo because it was one of the top rated zoos, I think, in America. And we wanted to see what it was all about. This is our view from the hotel room. It wasn't too bad. And, but the train did get a little annoying from time to time. But other than that, it was pretty good. After we unpacked and everything at the hotel, we decided we were going to go to the zoo, so that's what we did. We got our tickets, we ordered an Uber, and we were on our way. This is pretty much the entrance where you could pick up a map to see what you wanted to see and where you wanted to go, and then we just kind of explored around. All right, so one of the first things that we saw were the baboons, and they were just chilling. Like literally, they were just, chilling, looking for, just having a good day. You know what I mean? Then we also passed the dwarf mongoose, and they just reminded me of like rats and almost like a ferret kind of thing. They kind of looked a little similar. But yeah, they were pretty cool too. And then we found this, what is it called? Trumpeter hornbill. It was just a really nice looking bird. It looked pretty cool. And then we had a baby meerkat, I think is what they were. It was with their mom, and that was pretty cool. And then this one was actually standing up, just posing for us, and I was like, whoa, that is crazy. But yeah, the mom and the babies look really cute. Then we passed a rattlesnake enclosure, and my mom got a little freaked out. My brother wasn't a huge fan, but I do genuinely like snakes, and it was pretty cool to see him up close. And then we finally saw a llama, and I was going to try to get some mats from it, but I couldn't get any inside of the enclosure. But my mom wanted to get its attention, so she did this.
Hey.
Mom, it's not going to answer you. It's not a dog. Now, in this enclosure, you can barely see it, but behind these trees and stuff, there's a donkey. It's eating some, I think it was lettuce. And then right next to the donkey enclosure, there were camel enclosures. So we saw a couple camels. They were pretty cool. But yeah, there was 2 of them too. So that was pretty neat. We also found a smash penny machine, and one of our friends collects them. So we had to get a couple for her. And then we passed by this little I guess I wouldn't say it was an enclosure, just like a little area with a couple animals. This was a nice little snake that was hiding in between the rocks.
Because his head's pointing out right here.
And then I'm not sure what the species of these were, but they would look pretty cool. And they were just chilling,
He's walking towards us.
So we found a big old elephant, bruh. And some weird bird. I don't even know what it was. And then we went on, I don't know exactly what this was called, but it took you above the park. It was like a little like a gondola, but it was different. Like I said, it gave us some good views of the park, and it was just a really cool experience. My brother didn't really like it because he kind of has a fear of heights, so we didn't really enjoy it that much, but I thought it was really cool, and I think my mom did as well. Nice little top-down shot. Wasn't that great, but it is what it is.
I mean, it's nationally ranked. I mean,
And then we saw these guys trying to like stop this like orb, I think. I'm not sure what it was, but it looked pretty cool, and they were trying to stop it with the water and everything. And then here are some more monkeys. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but you know, they were just kind of moving around. It was pretty cool to watch. Kind of watch them chase each other around. These were the orangutans, I believe, and yeah, this little one just was going crazy, doing some little flips and spins and stuff. He was just having the time of his life. Oh, there he goes again.
He's rolling around.
Yeah, and then he was hanging by his feet, and I was just like, ain't no way, bro. I thought that was pretty cool that he was able to just chill there and hang upside down.
So every day we're able to give these beautiful animals 80 pounds of freshly cut bamboo of 10 to 12 varieties, depending on the season. And of that 80 pounds, they will eat 40 pounds. That's going to be their average consumption of bamboo per day. Bamboo does make up 99% of their diet, and it's a very interesting choice of food because for most other animals it's a little bit toxic to them, but there's a few animals that are capable of digesting it. And since they're vegetarian, well, it's weird that they're vegetarian, and their jaws are one of the strongest in the bear species. So pretty fun.
So yes, we were going to see the panda exhibit, and then that was a lady explaining that. Just some fun facts, and this was a red panda that was just laying in a tree. And if you want to pause the video and watch and read this, it's actually just a little bit of fun facts about bamboo, which is pretty cool. And then so this was the panda. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but they told us that it was shy, and in a few seconds you're gonna understand why. And then yeah, it started getting up and it started walking on top of its little thing. I don't know what it's called. And then it does this.
Getting up in the sun.
Yep, and then just faced away from us. It just was, you know, people were always trying to take pictures, so I guess it was just trying to show us like, hey, I can be in the picture too. And this was a gorilla, I believe, and dude, I wish I could be him.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap.
He's just taking a nap. Like I said, he's just taking a nap and enjoying life. And then this was one of those other, like, I guess just side exhibit things where you could just see a couple animals in their cages, I think. Nice little snake hiding from the camera, and then lizards as well.
Oh, he's eating.
And bro was like, yeah, he was munching on a worm, bro. R.I.P. worm. And then we just walked out and we saw a couple more animals. This is Rafiki from The Lion King. And we saw some flamingos kind of going at it, I'm not gonna lie. They were getting busy, bro. Like, yeah, they about to
teaming up 2v1.
Yeah, they're about to 2v1 him, bro. They're about to fight. And then we found Oogway, bro. Master Oogway just chilling.
I think
now we know where he went.
Sometimes depends on the type of tortoise you get. And this guy's on the move.
And I don't know about you guys, but I just find it so satisfying to just watch turtles. Yep, and then we found an iguana, which was pretty cool. I didn't even notice it, but you know, Gus just pointed it out to us. And then we saw a bunch of like turtles, and just, you know, it was really cool. I don't know how to explain it. It was like somewhat like an aquarium, but it was just, it was different. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I think that's called a snake-necked turtle or something like that. That was a weird turtle. I've never seen something like that before. And then there were a bunch of like alligators. I'm not exactly sure what they were, but they're part of like the alligator crocodile family or something.
There's a lot. I didn't realize how many turtles were there. Yeah. They're just chilling. I wish I was a turtle.
Really?
And then we entered the actual reptile house, and there were some cool animals in here too. Like this one snake just shed. So, you know, it was a fresh shed. I think it's a rattlesnake. Oh no, I think I saw the rattle there. And then we saw this lizard, which I don't know why, but it just kind of reminded me of Mrs. Kipling from Jessie. This snake was just doing, I don't know what this was, but it just, you know, showing off a little bit.
It's a king cobra.
Yeah, and I think I said that this was a king cobra, so that was pretty cool. I've never actually seen one before. Oh, and then I was one of those big cats. There's so many out there. I'm not exactly sure. Is that a tiger? I'm not a tiger. I don't even know what that is. Cheetah, I think. Then we found a rhino. Rhino's just sleeping, taking a nap, you know. And then these porcupines, bro. These things were about to go crazy. They were like fighting over these carrots. Like you can see the one literally like, nah, you ain't getting it, bro. He's like, nah, I'm about to stick you in the face.
They gonna fight?
Like Brody is just, he just doesn't even want to share his food.
He's protecting it.
Oh no, then the other one just seemed like he was about to crash out, because look at this, he's about to just start running.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, dang, bro, you're not even gonna let me share? And crash out. Then we saw Melman the giraffe. It was pretty cool. There were a few of them. They were really interesting to watch, you know? And then, what are these? Antelopes, I think? I'm not sure. Dude, I'm probably messing up so many of these names, but it is what it is. I'm not an animal expert. I just like looking at them, you know? And then that wraps up the zoo. We pretty much just got an Uber and went to the convention center to pick up our passes. The convention center is huge, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It was really big. So yeah, we got our passes and then we went out to eat for dinner. We went to a place called Little Italy. It had some really good garlic bread and a really good pizza. So yeah, as I said before, that pretty much wraps up our first day in our TwitchCon 2024 series. Hopefully you all enjoyed, so be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss the next video in the series. Other than that, I'm Blazer and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.